갑자기 행동을 하던가. 잘났다.
Hello, I had Coke just now, can, and I can't feel my limbs now. I really can't take caffeine. Anyway, I've got nothing actually. My building manager just emailed me, and it was an automated email saying like a maintenance request that was opened in December was closed, but nothing was actually done, like no repair, no replacement was done. So I was like, what the hell? I just replied them back straight away. Like within 2 minutes, I saw the timestamp on the email. Like, hey, why is it closed? It hasn't been repaired yet. When can I expect it to be repaired? I mean, like, it's so weird because like in the past, I would have fret emailing them. Like I would have fret, oh, should I email them back or not? Or should I ignore this? Or should I do that? But now I did not have any hesitation whatsoever and just asked them like straight away a request. I feel like I am becoming, that's very stereotypical grouchy older women that, well, I'm 40 now, so, well, not yet, but I'm 40 this year, so I'm gonna start saying I'm 40. Is irritated all the time and so volatile and so unstable. I feel like I'm afraid I'm becoming that person, and I think it's because of the hormones, but I can't be sure. But I think it is. Even though I'm not like overstepping my boundaries, I'm not doing a rampage of being a Karen, like, oh, this is out of this is that, this is not part of the regulation, blah blah blah. Like, why are you doing this? Like, I'm not doing that. And just, I guess I'm trying to cater to my own needs first. Like the other day, like when my ex-flatmate was trying to catch up, to arrange a catch up, and then she was suggesting that we would go to this very far cafe in Surrey Hills. I've been there like 3 years ago or something, and all I could remember was how much walking I would have needed to do, like from Central. So I'm like, I don't want to walk that far just for a coffee. So I just suggested just to meet up at Starbucks nearby where they were going to go. So like, I know like they will need to go back on the train as well. So I would just suggested Starbucks just near this train station, which is convenience both for them and me. But I mean, in the past, I would have said yes because I felt like I would justify it in my head, like, oh, this is the last time I would see them, they would go away for good, they won't be in Australia anymore, stuff like that, and just like cater to them. But I don't know what happened this year. Maybe because being 40 is such a big number in my head. I'm like, no, I can't do that. I won't do that. Let's just stick to somewhere that we both are okay with. I can't believe it's the 31st of January as well. You believe it? The whole month is over. We only have 11 months to go for 2024. And I can't believe I've done this for almost like a whole month doing this vlog series. The lessons that I've got from this vlog series is that my life is definitely boring, and I spent almost 90% of my time in my head. And the problem is I can't really articulate what's going on in my head until I finish processing it. And sometimes processing it takes a lot of time. It can be a year, it can be years, it can be just like things that come and go, or like it's partial, so it cannot be articulated because it never been finished. So it's an unfinished thought or emotion or process. So it's just there. Like from the outside I'm not doing anything, but on the inside, like in my head, and nowadays in my heart area, in my emotions, like they're just pouring out. And I feel like my head and my heart are not connected right now, because I just feel things and I just like cry and cry. And I'm like, I'm not sure why I'm crying. Everything is okay, everything is well. On the outside, I have food in the fridge. I'm still in my bed. My bed is okay. I've got my internet. More important than food. So this crying is definitely not warranted and not triggered by anything. So I'm just accepting now, like I would just cry at random moments. It's perimenopausal, I think. It's middle age syndrome, I suppose. Maybe like the only reason that women don't get midlife age crisis is because we are having a physical hormonal crisis. So it's not behavioral issues, it's more like a physical symptoms where you feel like you're going to die because you're having hot flashes and things like that. Anyway, that's what I'm doing right now.